歡迎大家嚟臨佛教大雄中學金禧校慶慶祝活動英語音樂劇。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BTHC's Golden Jubilee Celebration English Musical.
大家好，我係大會司儀賴寶寶老師。咦，你唔係老師噃，你係？
Hi everyone, I'm Ingrid, a graduate from BTHC at 2001. I can't believe 19 years ago. Wow, I'm so honored to be here today as the representative of the alumni of the school.
咦，咁等我考一考你先。今日係慶祝金禧校慶嘅大日子，你知唔知道一陣間有乜嘢活動啊？
Well, standing here today, of course, we are going to have some sort of performance. Am I correct?
完全正確啊！果然係我哋佛教大雄中學嘅學生，真係聰明絕頂，充滿智慧啊！
Thank you. When I entered the school today, my eyes were already captured by the beautiful banners and posters of the English musical.
冇錯啊！我哋佛教大雄中學金禧校慶英語音樂劇嘅橫額真係好搶眼咁。你睇下，我畫得似唔似啊？
Your imitation is not bad, but I still prefer to see my fellow schoolmates' real performance.
我都好心急，想睇學生嘅表演啊！
Before we start, let's invite Miss Sarah Mambury, our English panel head, as well as one of the overall in charge of this musical, to say a few words before the show. Please welcome Miss Sarah.
Thank you, Ingrid and Mr. Lai. Wow, standing here today really brings back a lot of fond memory. Good afternoon, first of all, principals, honorable guests, teachers, ladies and gentlemen. This show represents a lot of our hearts, tears, and blood. It was nearly 2 years ago that we started the preparation of this musical. At first, my team and I were scared, anxious, and yet excited at the prospect of bringing our first ever English musical onto the stage. On the other hand, our students, they were mainly scared and anxious because none of them had any previous English theater experience, nor did they think their English was good enough for this. From audition to casting to countless hours of rehearsals and trainings. And then COVID-19 hits the world, followed by school suspension. None of these make it any easier for us. And just this week, actually tomorrow, school suspension again. Our team had to reschedule originally this Friday's show to today's performance in front of you. So should there be any slips and falls during the show, please do excuse our performers. Thank you very much once again. Our team and I firmly believe that with perseverance and hard work, we can make things happen. And without further ado, performers at the back, are you ready?
Yes!
Please give it up to the World's Got Talent.
my best life. There's no trouble, there's no strife. You really want to.
Then we'll go and take a stroll, because that's the way we roll. We are happy, healthy soul, with no cares in the world.
Life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 do. Take a breath and take it in. Dig a chapel in the chin. Say hi to your neighbors.
Go for picnics in the park, stay out after it gets dark. Any journey you embark will be full of joy.
Life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 do. If you ever feeling blue, remember dreams will all come true when we help each other do anything we want to. Life is absolutely bliss. It don't get better than this. Life is true love first kiss, metaphorically. Life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 do.
Another round of applause for fantastic performers. What a way to finish our cultural history tour by taking a look at what life was like back in the good old days. Isn't that right, Gloria?
Oh, Edward, don't you miss those days when you could walk down the street without dragging your oxygen tank?
Ah, yes, or being able to eat fresh fruit picked from a tree.
Remember bananas? They were a funny thing. For those of you who don't know, they were these odd-looking yellow things. You had to peel them, and inside was a delicious tasting fruit.
Oh, I don't want to get everybody too excited, but I actually have a preserved banana right here.
Really?
Yes. Would anyone like to see it?
Yes.
Here it is.
Mommy, why do you have bananas anymore?
Well, good question there, little fella. Why don't we have bananas anymore? Can anyone answer his questions for him?
Here, because
Yep.
we did rather have money than bananas.
That's right. Around 50 years ago, humans had a choice to save the world or to save our economy. Of course, we chose the latter.
But we have to sacrifice a few things along the way, like fast food, parks, a few ice caps here and there. But we are now richer than ever before. Industry is booming. Your parents have more money than ever before.
But money does not taste as good as a banana.
Ha ha ha, such as a beautifully nice young mind. I bet you will forget all about bananas when you open all your wonderful Christmas presents this year.
I suppose, but sometimes it's boring. My granddad, he used to be able to play outside when he was my age. He once even climbed a tree.
Ah, yes, trees were fun, but they have to make more space for all our factories, which create more jobs.
And make us more money.
Quite right, sir.
I wish I could climb a tree.
Oh, I almost forgot. We are joined today by some very esteemed guests. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some of the most powerful people in the world here.
Of course, hiding at the back, they are the leaders from some of the most powerful countries. They are enjoying a cultural history museum before their conference later this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. We are honored to be in your presence.
With that being said, we need to begin preparing for conference very soon. We conclude our tour. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Nice job, Jack.
Thanks, Andy. Not so bad yourself. Well, apart from that one note you sang out of key.
No, I did not sing out of key.
Yeah, you did. Don't worry. I think you got away with this. Don't you think so, Ryan?
What? Oh, you mean the flat notes in the second chorus, don't you? No, everyone heard that.
Really?
No!
Not really. They're just teasing you. You're brilliant as usual. As was everyone. Thanks, Selena. I know you're new here, but I can see you're going to fit in nicely. And as for you two, here was what I think of your comments.
Hey, that's littering. You should pick that up.
Now I know you're kidding. I don't think anyone has picked up any litters for the last 50 years.
Maybe we ought to though. Seriously. Think about all the things we could have changed if we didn't think ourselves as a superior to Mother Nature and other living beings. Scientists have been warning us for over 50 years that if we continue eating meat, fish, dairy, and choosing pointless products and profit over life that would destroy ourselves. If people hadn't gotten so selfish 50 years ago, and ever since then, we wouldn't have a world we got now. But as Mahatma Gandhi once said, the world provides enough for everyone's need, but not enough for everyone's greed.
Well, it's too late now. The world is already wounded, and fixing it up would take time
And cost money. Blah, blah, blah. I know.
What?
I just know that some things are more important than money.
Well, if only you had a time machine, you could go back 50 years and find someone who shares your outdated opinion. Now, come on. I'm hungry. Let's grab something to eat before we head home.
Hey, I've only got 1/5 of my rations, lads. Can I share yours?
Just this way, ladies and gentlemen. Each chair should be clearly marked for you. We've also turned on oxygen for the room, so if you wish to remove your gas tanks, you may do so safely now.
Thank you, Chistens.
Dankeschön. Where is my seat?
Just over here, Miss Gross.
I see. will need a glass of water.
Oh, of course.
No!
Sorry, right away.
You didn't need to scare the young man, Sita.
I don't know about Canada, but in Germany, we expect things done quickly and properly. Now, let's get started. What's first on the agenda?
Sorry.
Our first item is an update on the global climate situation. We have known for some time that our oxygen levels are dropping as pollution is rising, but we need to begin considering our options for the future.
Do not worry. We already know what we will do. We move to Mars, wait a few hundred years for Earth to regenerate oxygen. Then we come back again. Voila!
That's right. We invested trillions of dollars making sure that we're good to go. We already sent about first 10 rockets to Mars last year. And in 20 years, we'll have enough rockets to send 1 million people in a week. We're fine.
That might be the case, but I would still like to hear the technical details. Can we bring in the experts?
Your water, madam.
Well, what are you waiting for? Bring in the expert.
So sorry, right away.
Where do they get these people from?
You beg us believe.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, come on, just tell us what we need to do so that we can move on. Earth is polluted, blah, blah, blah. We need to move to Mars, blah, blah, blah. Then we need to make my Japanese friends happy, and I can go for Malone or for Jew, espresso.
Do you want to say that? Or shall I?
It's not going to sound good coming from either of us, so...
Maybe we should just hand out the file notes so you can all read for yourselves.
But this is really...
Bad.
Yes, I knew it was bad. But this is even...
Worse.
What
does this mean?
So, how long do we have? We believe there will not have enough oxygen for life to exist on Earth within 5 years.
We can just create more oxygen.
Hey, don't be ridiculous. We can't just make more oxygen.
We'll need to plant billions of trees and seriously cut down the pollution level. But it's too late now. Nothing we can do will save the Earth in time.
It's gone.
So we must begin to fix it immediately. Miss Liu, you need to build working faster.
I need to what? Listen here, buddy. I'm doing you a favor being rockets in the first place. If you want it to be faster, then do it yourself. 20 years is how long it will take.
Don't be ridiculous. You're American, think you know everything.
Oh, settle down, chap. Even if we could build enough rocket to take everyone on Mars in the next 5 years, we don't have enough places for them to live, for them food, for them to eat.
That is correct, sir.
Well, we have 10 rockets already. Yes? Correct. And how many people can fit on these 10 rockets? Each one holds around 50 people. So then we choose our best 500 people globally and move them to Mars.
But what about the other 10 billion people still on Earth? You can't surely leave them to die.
If we must, then we must. Is this the only way?
Suppose we do take our top 100 people. How will we choose them? What criteria will we use? How could we possibly judge one person to be better than another?
A talent show. We could ask the world to audition to showcase what abilities they can contribute to our new world. The top 2 from every country get a seat on the rocket.
Oh, sure. Let's tell the entire world they are all going to die unless they perform some trick for the tiny possibility of being in the top 500 people in the world and save themselves. Oh, wow. Great plan.
No, because we wouldn't tell them. We'll keep it all as a secret. They will think it's just what TV thing of fortune. The world's got talent.
But we'd be lying.
Only out of necessity.
Is this the only way? It's not the only way, it was only a first idea.
Yes, it's not the only way.
It's the only way. You don't have any other idea.
What other ideas?
Enough! We haven't got time for this. A decision must be made, and we must move on. We have no time to waste. All those in favor of finding the top 500 people globally. To begin repopulations on Mars, raise your hand. Good. So, is this agreed? The meeting is adjourned. We'll meet again in 2 weeks to talk again. And remember, no one must find out about this.
Are you sure you're okay with you?
Yes. I knew I had it because it has my smell of oxygen canister inside it. Ah, here it is. I knew I left it here. Come on, let's go.
Wait, look at this.
What is it?
It's the note from the big G7 meeting this afternoon. I wonder what they were talking about.
It's none of our business. Just leave it.
Come on. Haven't you ever wondered what the people who runs the world talk about?
I suppose.
Uh-oh.
Hurry, it's starting. Jacob, where are you? The show's about to start.
I can't wait. The world's got talent. Just a minute. I've almost finished my tea.
Steve, hurry up with that tea.
Yes, you have already told me what I missed.
Nothing yet, but the first act is about to begin.
Hello and welcome, entire world, in what has been dubbed the single most anticipated event in television history. Welcome to The World's Got Talent. Something outstanding, something amazing, something incredible. The whole world's got talent. Something outstanding, no misunderstanding. It's gonna blow your mind. The whole world's got talent. People compete, showcase their skills, battle with talents, honor and will. Two from each nation joins in celebration, crowned as the greatest in the world. So join us, be gallant, the whole world's got talent. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, all day focus, all focus to me and you. Next. I am so clever, show me since someone counts highest bid. Next, we'll make you laugh, we'll make you cry, we will astonish you, we'll justify. Genie of sparkles, sportsmen quite often, all will compete for the grand prize. So join us, be gallant, the whole world's got talent. What wonderful talent! A real feast for the eyes and ears. But who will make it through to the grand final and compete to become the world's most talented person, as judged by 7 world leaders from the UK, France, Germany, Italy, the US, Canada, and Japan. Join us for these messages from our sponsors.
Nice wrap up. 5 minutes until we are back on again.
Thank goodness. Kathy, where's my decaf skinny latte? You know I can't go on without my decaf skinny latte.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Say it again, Ryan. It won't make it any less true.
This is crazy.
Jack, are you sure you're right? We could be making a big mistake here.
Of course I am. I know what I saw and Selena saw it too.
It's true. Written in black and white right here. This competition is just a big scam to find the most talented people on the planet, send them up to Mars, and then leave everyone else behind at the world's end. Taking us all with it.
Where's my latte?
Oh, okay. Does everyone remember the plan?
What if it doesn't work?
Then we're finished. But we are even if we don't try, so what have we got to lose?
He's right, but look at us. How can 4 people like us change the world? I'm all for trying, but I can't see it working.
Trying is all we can do. If we fail, then we fail our heads held high. Jack, go through the details one more time.
Okay. Currently, we're on a commercial break. It finishes in 2.5 minutes. When the next act is about to enter, Ryan will distract them.
Me?
Well, it should be easy.
The next act is to teach the fish to jump through a hoop.
But there aren't any fish left in the ocean. They have been extinct for 22 long years. How did the performer manage to find fish?
Well, it's the microchip the fish that you can teach things to.
Oh, the robot code. But how does that make it easier to stop the ads?
I have their robocall.
Once the performer is distracted, Selena and I will run on the stage, grab the microphone, and tell the world the truth.
Hey, wait! Why Selena? Why not me?
Because, I don't know, it's just the plan?
But I want to help you.
Annie, it doesn't matter who does what. We're all in this together.
I did nothing. I just want to help.
We're running out of time. What's the decision, Jack?
I don't know. Stop stressing me out.
I'm not trying to stress you out.
Of course you are. Look at him. Just stick with the original plan and let's go.
Please, Annie, we don't have time.
Can we just stick to the plan and make sure the world knows it's going to end, please?
Party. What's going to end?
One! Get back here!
What should we do with them?
Interesting. Very interesting. Please escort our friend to dressing room B and have them wait a while. Do not leave them unattended. Understand?
Yes,
sir.
Very good. Do not worry. We'll take very good care of you from here on. Go and relax for a while. Yep, it's happened. Come down in 5 minutes. They'll be waiting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. To prove to you how talented I am, I will attempt the impossible. I will train a fish to jump through a hoop. First, I place the hoop between the bowl. Next, I'll add the fish. Next, I will have a fish jump between the bowl through the hoop. Ta-da!
Next.
Well, I'll be one to say it then. It's all your fault, Annie.
It's not my fault. I did nothing wrong.
I knew that was a bad idea. And you, why did you shout so loud, man?
I got stressed. You kept trying to pressure me into making a decision. But a decision is already made. Why go changing everything in the last minute?
Hey, shh.
Yeah, but I just want to help you.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. We knew this was a big task and we knew there was a chance it might not work. But we all agreed. We're all in this together, right? We've got to tell the world.
Right.
Good. Then let's think of what we should do next.
Go get yourself a coffee.
Get me an espresso as you were there, good lengths.
Right. Let's get it started, shall we? How do I put it gently?
Tell me what you know.
We don't know anything.
What is this?
I don't know what to say.
Let's make it simple, shall we? This file contains top secret information. Information that should not have been read by you.
Where did you find it?
Yeah, you better tell exactly where you found it.
I found it on your desk, Mrs. Gianelli. You left it behind after your meeting at the Cultural Museum.
Well, maybe it doesn't so much where you get it from. The main thing is you have it and you shouldn't.
Who else knows about this?
No one, only us.
Again?
Better not be lying!
It's true. We wanted to tell everyone live on the World's Got Talent. We thought that would be the best way to telling the most people.
Do you have any idea how stupid that would have been?
About as stupid as organizing a talent show to decide who gets to live and who gets to die? Who gives you the right to decide the future for the rest of us?
Hey, that was my idea. Stand by it.
How can you deceive the world like this? You know what we need to do to save ourselves. Why don't you tell everyone? Do you have any idea what will happen to every one of us if once you're on your rocket to Mars?
In this instance, ignorance is bliss. Imagine the chaos if everyone finds out. They'd be outraged.
Then do something about it. There must be another way. There is no other way. The World's Got Talent is the only way. Says who? Says me.
Don't pretend this problem has came out from nowhere. In 2018, all those years ago, the UN published a review warning that climate change will be irreversible in just 12 years. What did we do? Set the Amazon on fire, killing billions of animals, causing mass extinction, deforestation, and fishless ocean in 2048. We sat around waiting for the government to save ourselves instead of doing as much as we could as individuals. We could all go vegan. We could have planted trees and crop used for livestock. We could have cleaned up our ocean. We could use renewable energy and switch to electrical transportation. But we are on the final chapter now. We have one last chance to save ourselves. We can heal the world if we all come together.
We've tried that before, but it doesn't work. People want money. People want power. People want to look after themselves and themselves only. People are selfish.
It's not just selfishness. It's willful ignorance and disconnect to nature.
I heard enough. Here's are the facts. You know too much. We can't let you go. You stay here until the end of the show. And then after that, we will dispose of you.
Dispose of it? What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Mr. Tang!
Yes, Miss Gross.
Make sure this little puppy dog don't leave their cage.
But
won't you?
I'm supposed to be...
Just still watch your toes.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go and watch the rest of the show. Next up is a woman who claims to make the world greatest twofold. I hope.
Well, we're being disposed of. I knew that was a bad idea.
Stop saying that. Jack, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. If I hadn't been selfish and stuck to the plan, we wouldn't be in this mess. I guess I just want you to know that I was capable for helping you. That you need me.
Of course I need you. Maybe more than you think. Listen, the real reason I didn't want you to be involved is because I care about you too much. I didn't want you to get hurt.
I got no idea.
Oh, my fantasy.
All right, guys. There's plenty of time for that later on, but why don't we save it after we've saved the world?
Oh, come on, Selena. You don't seriously think that we can still save the world? It's all over. Face it.
This is not the time to give up on hope.
Sometimes you might feel by your side. We'll hold your hand and we'll be your guide. Sometimes it seems like the world can't be cruel. With friends by your side, your faith is restored. In you I find my lucky falling closer. So we just remember, things are over till they're over. We can make this work. We can persevere. And overcome our fear. We can shine our light and make the future bright. Never alone with a friend by your side. We'll hold your hand and we'll be your guide. Sometimes it seems like the world can't be true. With friends by your side, your faith is restored. Find a lucky falling over. So please just remember, things are over till they're over. So, any idea?
I have an idea.
Who said it?
I may be able to help you.
Nagumulas, huh? What do you know? You're just like all the other world leaders who think about themselves, not about the status of our environment.
I feel your pain, and I must confess, I don't think this talent show is a good idea at all. There must be a better way. In fact, I know there is.
Yes, there is.
What is the better way?
I don't know, but I know you know.
This doesn't make any sense. Look at us. We're locked in a room.
I know you don't know, you know? But you must know, you will know. You just don't know it yet, you know?
No.
You'll think of a way, because there is always a way if you care enough. You need to empty any negative thoughts. And once you do that, the positive ideas will come flooding in.
How?
Allow me to tell you a story. A long time ago, I took a walk. I had a lot on my mind, and it was driving me crazy. The world was changing too fast, and I didn't like how. I thought and thought and thought about what to do, but I hadn't a clue. It really made me feel sad. Then I noticed someone very happy with themselves.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Why are you so happy?
Because the sun is shining.
You have no shoes on your feet. Your shirt is torn. And besides, the sun isn't shining at all. It's clouded by the blue skies.
The sun in the sky may not be shining, but the sun in my heart is.
How ridiculous. I have too many important things to think about than listen to this. Leave me alone.
What is this?
It's ridiculous.
No, really look. What is this?
A red ball? I don't know.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
What if you believed it was something better? Humor me, believe in something better. Very well, open your hands.
Whoa, that's amazing. How do you change it?
I didn't change it. You did.
How?
Because you stopped thinking negatively and start thinking positively. When you look for positivity within your heart and you truly believe in yourself, you will be able to change the world. Do you understand?
I guess so. I know so.
Much better.
Amazing. Please let me give you some money.
I'm a happy man. No money will let me happier than I already am.
From that day on, I listened to my heart and look in myself and look at me now.
This is inspiring. But remember, once you have the right mindset, it's not enough to feel positively. You need to act positively.
Yeah, but how can we act positively?
We need to tell everyone what we know. Then we gotta make sure everyone changes their way. And that includes the governments.
We can do this. We have to do this. Now, we just look within ourselves to make change. We care too much to let this world just fall apart.
Then, let's go.
Hey, wait. What's the plan?
The plan is action. We trust ourselves and we trust the world to do the right thing. We just need to let them know. Annie, are you ready?
I guess so. Oh, I know so.
We need to get out of here first. Let's go.
Well, it should be easy.
Yes, Miss Gross. Miss Gross, please don't be mad. But
So, who do you think's gonna win?
You know, the one that did that thing.
What thing?
That thing, the thing that was really good.
You hasn't been watching, have you?
He hasn't been watching?
No.
Yes, I have.
Very well. What do you think's the one with the fish?
It was really good, and I was surprised to see a fish since they were extinct 20 years ago.
There wasn't even a real fish.
Just admit it, you hasn't been watching.
Fine, I may have used this time to catch up on some sleep.
I knew it, Steve. This is the biggest TV show there ever been. The
World's
World's Got Talent.
Fine, I will watch.
It's just starting again.
Oh, I finished my tea. Be a darling and make me an order.
You just asked me to watch the show.
Yeah, after you bring me my tea.
Fine.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're now down to our last few Ezra evening. By the end of the night, I'll just return the top two. Sorry. We're now down to our last. Sorry. Now down to our. Two scientists all the way from Hong Kong.
Hello.
Hi.
We designed a rocket that can take people to Mars.
Not that we need to go to Mars,
Definitely not. There isn't any reasons we need to go to Mars.
but If we did, our rocket would be able to take you there.
So vote for us, please.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Everybody stop! I have a very important announcement to make.
Wow, look at this. A new actual competition. Hello there, young man. What is your talent?
I don't really have a talent. I just have something very important to tell the world.
Well, if you don't have a talent, then you need to leave the stage. Security, can we escort these people off the stage, please?
No, we do have a talent. Our talent is telling the truth.
Well, that's not really a talent, is it? We can all do that. Can you do it in song at least?
I can try. The show is a host. It's only here to find people to...
In song, please.
The show is a hoax. It's only here to find people talented enough to repopulate the human race on Mars. Everyone else will live here to die. The world is about an end.
This is a terrible song. I think I can speak for all the judges, but I say no to this one.
Hey, wait, it's not a song, it's the truth.
Arrest those people! They're crazy! Somebody take them away at once!
Well, they're kind of telling the truth.
The world is coming to an end, and we are building rockets.
So vote for us. We are the only one who can save you, huh?
Well, what are you waiting for? Arrest those imbeciles!
Hold on, is it true? Is the world really ending? Are we all going to die?
Of course it's not true! Now come on, do your job. Take them away!
But what if it is true?
Who cares if it's true or not? Do your job.
No, please, you have to believe us. Don't take us away.
Wait. What are you doing?
They are telling the truth. You can't hide this anymore.
The world will run out of oxygen in just 5 short years. We are past the point of no return.
Right! That's it! If you want a job doing properly, just do it yourself! Ladies and gentlemen, this has been nothing more than a silly little drama, a performance for you. Do not be alarmed.
the world would not really end. Now, for the last time, get the people on this thing! Get together!
Oh.
Okay, we're going to take one last commercial break first. We'll be right back after these messages.
Okay, what did I miss?
Oh, nothing much. Just, the world is going to end and we are going to die.
All right.
Steve, what are we going to do?
Are you sure this is true? It's just a TV show.
Oh, the president said so, even the German one, and she looks like someone you should listen to.
Steve, what are we going to do?
I don't know really right now, Sharon.
It's all our fault. We have ruined our planet.
It's not our fault. We are just one family of billions in this world. We can't do anything.
That's what everyone says, and that's why nothing changes. So I ask you again, what are we going to do?
I will make us another cup of tea.
I think you should be listening to the youth. Do you remember when you were my age? I saw you on a photo of a climate watch protest asking people stop eating meat, recycle and use renewable energy. What happened to you, Mom?
It seems like no one was listening to me, so I give up and do what everyone else was doing. I never want to be what I am now. I used to believe one person can make a difference.
One person can.
Well, if the world is ending, then listen to the beautiful announcer to the world. Kathy, come make me look pretty.
Excuse me, you're in charge of the rockets, right?
Correct.
Affirmative.
So you must know how bad this really is. Is there really no alternatives?
Repopulating on Mars is the only way.
We have to try again on Earth.
It's not sustainable. We are using up oxygen faster than we can naturally replenish it. With all our natural resources being used to feed and raise livestock for meat and dairy industry, we are simply suffocating ourselves.
Then let's use that land to plant trees instead.
Impossible. We need to buy enough time for trees to grow.
It would take at least 5 years, but we don't have that much time anymore.
It's hopeless.
Nothing is hopeless if we think positively and base our action on science. You are the scientist. Why should I have to tell you that?
Well, there is one thing that might work, but it wouldn't work.
What is it? Oh, yes. No, that wouldn't work.
I bet that it will. Tell me. I need to make sure it's the right solution.
Well, we all have oxygen pads, and we need them to survive. But somehow, if the whole world release all the individual oxygen back into the air, we will have around, let me think, 10 billion times 6.5 cubic feet minus the 7 carry the 2.
6 years of oxygen left.
Perfect. That's more than enough time for all of us to stop eating unnecessary and unsustainable food. And use the land to grow back our forest so we can finally have a sustainable future.
But it will only work if everyone agrees to do it.
And that's precisely why it won't work.
We are
too selfish.
No. I know what I need to do to convince them. Think positively and search within yourself. You can make change. I can make change. I know what to do.
Selena, what are you doing here? We gotta go, otherwise we're in deep trouble. Come on!
No! We can save the planet. But I have to act now.
We've tried, but now we gotta go. Come on!
Guys, I need you to trust me. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
Then here's what we do. Jack, turn the camera. Ryan, gather the row leaders. Annie, get me a microphone. We are going live.
Going live in 3, 2, 1, action!
Steve, back on.
But what about the tea?
Forget about the tea.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important announcement. Quite possibly the most important announcement you will ever hear. As you have learned today, our planet is ruined. We're one blessed with incredible wildlife, beautiful forests full of colors and vibrancy. Waters clean enough to provide a home for millions of species of fish. Aside from beauty, Mother Nature serves a purpose. Food to eat, water to drink, and air to breathe. And unfortunately, we have wasted it. Greed has cost us, and now we are left with nothing. I need to tell you the truth about the future if we don't change today. My name is Selena Chen, and I haven't been born yet. I am from the future. I've traveled back 30 years to this pivotal moment to Earth history to change your future and mine. In my world, the rocket ship did live with the world leaders aboard. And billions of people are left with no leaders, no scientists, and no hope. I was born in an oxygen isolate center where only 100 of us live. I was raised not being able to go outside and not being able to live a normal life. Luckily, my mother was a very intelligent woman. She used all of her time and resources to invent a time machine so that she could travel back 30 years to warn humanity on the day she was to leave. The oxygen supply ran out and my mother died. I would have died too, but I made it into a time machine. The scientists have been warning us for too long, and too long we've ignored them. Today, we change. I'm about to release my oxygen supply back into air, meaning I will have no more to help me breathe. By doing this alone, I will surely die. But if we all come together and release all of our oxygen at the same time, we will regenerate the earth and have one last chance to save ourselves. I have done my part, and the rest is up to you.
I can't believe she did it.
I can't believe she did it.
Should we do it?
Should we? I don't know.
I'm doing it.
Jacob, what are you doing?
I'm saving the world, just like Selena's mother, just like you want at once.
Me too.
Me too.
Selena, that was amazing. I can't believe you're from the future, but I feel so sorry about your mother.
Don't be. If this works, she'll be safe. I knew I had to do it. Now, we just think positively and change our action. Starting from today, no more meat and dairy and animal products. No more using any energy that isn't renewable. Everything must be recycled or reused. No more creating products that could not be recycled or reused. No more fast fashion. No more planes and cars that run on fuel. More fair education. No more willful ignorance. And no more excuses. Just action.
Well, we are all in this together, I suppose. Ready, guys?
Ready!
Miss
Groves? Like you, all I wanted was to protect our planet and our people. Unlike you, I did not have the courage and trust in everyone to work together and make the change. I know social norms and science. You should be very proud of yourself. After 3, everyone! One, 2, 3!
I'm by your side. I'm here forever. I hope that's implied. If you're afraid and you're lost in the dark, remember to call me and I'll be your hand. In you I find my lucky falling over. So please just remember, things aren't over till they're over.
Today marks the 16th-year anniversary of that famous day when 14-year-old Selina Chen and her friend saved our world by encouraging us all to dump our oxygen instead of our litter back into the world. Let's turn to our expert to see how we have changed since.
And what a change has been. Oxygen levels are almost at the same point they were back in the year 2020. We have seen forests and parkland grow overwhelmingly, and green energy accounts for over 76% of all our energy use globally. But do you know what I love most about the way the world is now?
What's that, Bobby?
We have got our sense of community back. We talk more, hold doors open for each other, smile at each other even. All these little things have they have just made us better people, and it's all down to a very special young girl. When Selena left us to go back to her own time, she had to trust that we would carry out her instructions to save the future. And by golly, we have.
That's right. It really goes to show that with a little bit of courage and a lot of heart, even just one person can change the world.
Well said, Ed. Well said.
I've just been told that we are now going live to the hospital, where the young Selena Chen has just been born.
Here's the girl who saved the world.
You saved us too, Mom.
And everyone knows I'm still planning on inventing my time machines in 40 years. Maybe next time we can travel to the future and make sure we're still doing the things in the right way. Hopefully, we'll travel to the Mars for vacation and not escape.
Ha ha ha. Thanks to my sister Selena. And now the world is ready for us, and now we are ready for the world.
completely blown away by my fellow schoolmates' wonderful performance. They are all amazing. Woo!
表演非常之精彩啊！同學仔睇完嘅同學仔表演之後呢，我哋都相信每個人佢有佢嘅能力，佢嘅價值，冇低估自己，你都可以改變世界。
Yeah, exactly. This musical should not only be called the World's Got Talent, it should be called All BTHC's Got Talent.
冇錯啊！好啦，依家呢，我哋有請招康明校長上台為我哋講幾句説話。有請招校長。
Please welcome Mr. Chiu.
各位嘉賓，我真係好感動啊！同埋咧，我今日先第一次係燈光咁樣射埋嚟我個台度，下邊我乜都睇唔到啊！除咗係望到雲校長啲胡鬚之外，我真係乜都喺度。首先我真係好高，首先多謝各位嘉賓，多謝我哋兩位佛教大雄中學嘅退休校長宋樂華校長、何婉瑩校長親自咧嚟支持我哋啲同學，係啊。同埋多謝咁多位有效嘅校長、嘉賓、家長、同事，我真係好感動啊！係啊，好似阿 Michelle 咁講上校，見到個同學咧真係做到，好似頭先個內容咁講，我哋有危機，真係可以咧逼到我哋嘅能力、潛能出嚟嘅，好似咁樣。我哋呢一個音樂劇真係來得不易，應該係今年嘅5月度應該做嘅。只不過真係因為疫情嘅關係，真係呢個地球病了有危機，咁樣我哋要延後到而家，本來係今個禮拜5嘅，大家都知道由疫情關係，星期日我先聽到一個真係晴天霹靂嘅消息，只不過我哋都冇放棄，我哋嘅同事我哋校監都背後好支持，大家商量，橫掂我哋啲同學都做咗差唔多好9成幾啦，係爭少少 rehearsal 啫。咁樣我哋逼翻啲潛能出嚟，我哋逆向思維，唔延遲，趁早去做。咁樣我哋見到我哋真係啲同學好成功啊！即係俾翻啲掌聲，佢哋係啊，真係證明咧，我哋佛教大雄中嘅同學係有能力嘅，即係要相信自己，我哋係做到嘅，因為我見到我哋同學 喺呢半年時間又換咗人，因為要延後，又有啲疫情嘅關係斷斷續續。咁啊，但我睇到我哋同學雖然係真係喺地區一般屋邨學校，但喺英文方面佢哋咧同導師跳舞、導演全部都係咧英語對答，喺一個成個英語嘅語境裏邊，佢哋都可以做到。佢哋睇到佢哋真係佢哋嘅潛能係一啲都唔少嘅，係啦。咁我真係好感謝，仲有我哋好感謝我哋嘅老師、工作團隊，好似頭先領隊 Miss Sarah 啦、李慧陽老師、Miss Katie、房慧芝老師，仲有好多幫我哋手嘅同事，咁樣都真係好感動，係啦。冇佢哋，冇各位同學，我哋係咧今次真係做唔到我哋創校以來第一個英語音樂劇，真係多謝各位。
多謝趙漢榮校長嘅分享，請校長返回台下就座。